Hello, Gonako. Yeah, it's an active week. Well, it's not more active than usual, but live stream wise it is. So I was actually thinking of looking into your mod as I promised you on Discord earlier today. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Let me also try. I also changed something. If you remember from last time, maybe I should do a little intro. So hello, everybody. Just doing a little chill live stream today. Not many have joined because I haven't posted. Posted 2 places, but it's just a little live stream where I'm testing out mods on the experimental branch and testing out the experimental branch in general, just to make sure everything works before pushing it to everybody. Because actually, even though it doesn't look like a lot have changed, under the hood, stuff has changed. And for instance, Guanaco, which are in the chat here, have discovered that 2 of his, no, 2 mods at least. I don't know if it's yours, both of them, but there's some issues on the experimental branch. So I'm trying to. I cannot, of course, debug your code, Guanaco, but I can take a look at maybe what errors I get here and then see what I can do. Anyway, I also remember from last time I had this auto switcher that just went crazy and switched every 2 seconds. I did some other thing now, so it does some other stuff. So it should, for instance, if I don't touch anything, it should go to my base like that. So like it's expecting me to be here, and then it should change the different webcam scenes I have, like doing this zooming in and out. Yeah, and then as soon as I move the mouse or I do something here, it should switch over to the screen here. So let's see how that works. What if I go back here and then move the mouse? Will it change back? Yeah, it will. Okay. Anyway, so just let's make sure everything works. So here. Wow, everything works so great compared to the multiplayer branch where everything is broken. Like that, and then we load it up again. Yep. Perfect. Yeah, so doing playtesting today. Testing out mods on the experimental, because I've heard that some of them are not working, and that's most likely because I changed how the player is spawned. So let's go out and take a look here, because the first one that was the better fuse connection tool. So let's go out and install that. Right now I have 0 mods installed. because I'm coming from the multiplayer branch, so, and there I have no mods installed. So let's search for fuse, and then let's see better fuse mod. Hello Mickey, hello Sullivan, hello Konako, hello Mystic Gaming. Okay, so here for instance I was just drinking coffee and then it switched to my base. Make a change, so non-idle, no, the idle one should go. Let's try that. So when I'm, okay, so anyway, let's go back here and let's start and let's go in. And let's see what happens. Let's pay attention to the debug stuff here. Oops, where's the mouse? Oh, where's the mouse? Here's the mouse. Okay, we can also take a look here. Okay, so unknown behavior. Reference. Reference script on this behavior. What? Flamingo? Did it? Let's take a look. Okay, I might need to. It seems like it kept some of the, because I just switched from the multiplayer branch, and it seems like it might taken over some stuff from there, and we don't want that. So let me go out and start Unity again here. Hello Amnesty, howdy. Just testing out some mods today on the experimental, just to make sure that it works. And I know already that it doesn't. Some of them doesn't. But I'm trying to help Konako figure out why that is. So okay, so now the flamingo. Okay, I think it didn't update correctly after I switched, because right before going live I switched from the multiplayer branch to the experimental branch on my code here, and then I think I restarted Unity, but sometimes it doesn't pick up changes. So yeah, so that's most likely why. So these errors were not on your script, Konako. Hello Kendo Studios. Oh, Kenneth. So let's take a look here, and let's. Okay, so we just loaded in here. Let's take a look. Some resolution, that's just some Unity stuff. Then it load better connection tool. Guanaco, blah 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 blah. So, okay, so what you're saying is that. Sorry, but I will need to drive home. I will be back. No problem, Guanaco. I'll just take a look meanwhile. So I think this better tool works in the way that it hides all of these when I'm switching away from the tool. Isn't that, does anybody, to be honest, I haven't tried out this better fuse tool before. So does anybody know how it's supposed to work? Isn't it like, you know, when I go away from the fuse tool, it should remove these lines, the fuses? Instantiating. Take a look here. So we have this one. Yeah. There's a script here, of course, but I cannot see. I can't see the script. Can I see there's something with the umod mod? Yeah, so I guess all the logic is in this better fuse connection tool behavior, which is fine, and it's spawned in here as a startup prefab. It have the script over here, which is exactly how he should do it, and most likely he's doing something in this that is not working, but it's not failing. But maybe he's done it in a way so it doesn't, you know, throw exceptions or everything. But it's clearly not working either. Anyway, let's take a look at something else, because I also have here on the list. I also need to look into the quick menu. So let's take a look, because that's also not working. And that's Panini's mod, okay. So let's unsubscribe from this one and let's take the quick menu. To be honest, I'm not using so many of these mods, so I don't know how they're supposed to work. But I'm just looking for errors in the log. It would be funny if there was flames in the thumbnail, in the thumbnail for this live stream here. Yeah, it only shows the fuses if you have the fuse tool selected. Exactly, Keldosam. And that's actually, I think I could pretty easily just do it in the in-game, so it works like that. But yeah, I just haven't done that yet. And now there's a tool for it, so that's fine. But hi sites. So let's see here. Oh, oh, that's from before. To take the change, yes. Quick menu unloaded, blah blah blah. Okay, so there is something when it's loading the quick menu here. Loading quick menu Panini. The reference to script. UI modern UI pack. Oh, the modern UI pack. I have that too, I think. Icon library on this behavior is missing. And then there's some behavior missing. Instant quick menu, blah 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 blah. And it's also done, of course, with a instantiating quick menu UI from mod with sort order, blah 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 blah. That's usually a well, this is a startup prefab, so where is it? Maybe it couldn't but it did instantiate it kind of, because it wrote this log message. Is it me who's blind? Okay, apparently yes. What? Ah, dynamic game object container. Why is it under that? Why was the other one not under that? That's weird. Anyway, so it's instantiated and it had some reference issues here. I don't know if that's a problem. So how does this work? What should I click to get it shown? How progress on multiplayer side? Well, I did something before going live. I did some multiplayer stuff, but I was actually making some of the stuff I had a little more better and then rolling some of it back. And then I started to run into a weird issue that I was Googling, and I can see other having the same thing, and it seems like a bug in either Unity or netcode 1.2. And the issue is that I can start the server, and then when I join from a client, the client complains about, for instance, in the game there are 2 red propane tanks in the game, in the scene at the start, not something you spawn. And for some reason on the client, it sees it as these two because they're from the. I guess it's because they are from the same prefab. It complains about them having the same network global ID. But then you can go in, make a change in the prefab, try again, and then it works. So something is off, and I can see multiple people have that problem. So I'm in a thread now in the Unity forum, and it's also created as a bug on their GitHub. So let's see. Anyway, but today is not multiplayer. Today I'm working on testing mods and testing the experimental version of the game before pushing it to everybody, or helping Guanaco and Panini. Maybe he's not here, but I'm testing his mod now because I was told that it's not working in the experimental version. So I'm trying to figure out why and then help the modders fix it. But in general, it's only mods that have custom coding and depend on some stuff that is breaking, and that's always the mods that is most likely to break because I don't control how they are doing these things. Whereas the default fireworks, I know how that works, and I can do some stuff to keep that working to some extent. Anyway. Is the thumbnail from this live stream? No, this was actually the error I just talked about in the multiplayer. I just took a screenshot of that and used that as a background for this live stream's thumbnail. Okay, it's switching a little much. So when you So now when I'm just talking, it shouldn't jump cut that much. Let's see. I'm testing out again this automatic switcher, so when I'm not touching the keyboard or the mouse, it automatically switches to my face because I'm most likely talking. And then when I move them, and then when it's here, you can see it's automatically jump cutting in and out, and it's just a test to see if it makes it a little more interesting to look at. And then as soon as I move the mouse or the keyboard, it should go back to the screen here. Anyway, my guess is quick menu causes the mouse to be detached from the game and flight doesn't work anymore. Okay, Control P. So let's see. Okay, so here it is. Okay. Control P is the shortcut for pushing the play button in Unity. So it's gonna be a little hard to test. Because as soon as I click Control P, as you saw, it's quitting the game. Hello JJP Music Pro. Welcome. Okay, so this will be a little hard to test. Okay, I need to Google if I can disable that shortcut. How to disable Control P shortcut. Go to preference. Okay, yeah, okay, so of course. There must be some key binding stuff. bindings, mapping. Huh? Where is it? I know this. Redefined key. Yeah, come on. No. Okay. Yeah, Alt F4 exactly. It's kind of the same thing here. I can see I'm not the first one having the problem with the control P. Okay. So we are running into not the problems I was I was planning for. But anyway, let's see if when Kanago gets back, maybe he can send me the code in a DM so I can take a look at it and maybe see where it goes wrong. Shortcuts for yeah, what is that called? Play mode? Enter. Play mode? No. Play mode. Okay, come on. Yeah, that's perfect. So it's not. There's nothing about play mode. Yeah, oh, here it is. Control P. Boom. Okay, so let's say it's redefine. Whoops. Redefine Control Alt P. Okay, that's not it. That's not it. Control Alt Shift P. Boom. Okay. So now I never used that shortcut anyway, so I don't need it. So no problem changing it. Okay, perfect. So let's take a look. Okay, I just got a notification email for this live stream, and that email have the wrong. Okay, so this is the right one, but can I? So see, this is the notification email I got. So that's using the old one. Perfect. Okay, cool. It's actually showing up here live. And what if I? So now the host. Okay, I can see. Blah 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 blah. I just saw a video YouTube talking about that there should be this kind of red "I'm live" thing on your channel icon, but I think maybe it's only on phones right now. Okay, so we are back. So Control P, boom. You're still in the game. Enable flight. Okay, null reference. Enable free game. But the player I'm using, the player controller I'm using right now is terrible. It's the old standard Unity one, and it's terrible. So let's see here. Maybe it's easier to see up here. Is it easier to see? Enable free camera methods binding. Okay. Reflection. I wasn't expecting him to be able to use that. Panini, you're not here, right? Whoops. Mic problems. Okay, so this should be tight then. Like that. It's not easy. Okay. I'm not quite sure how he can use reflection. Pretty sure that namespace shouldn't be allowed, to be honest. But at least there's clearly something that is null here. I'm gonna change the bean model to a ragdoll model. Not from Guanaco's ragdoll models mod, but I have some other models I can use. So yeah, that's the plan. But right now it's way too early. It's not important right now. The white bean is fine. I'm still... Yeah, okay. So I can't see anything really here what's going on. Other than something is null. Button press, yeah. So he's just pressing and then he's enable free camera mode. It's null. So yeah, okay. I can see it not. Of course I can see it's not working. Win module, also something's wrong. You can see down here it gives an error. Enable teleporting. T to teleport. Ah, okay. Isn't that how it works in fireworks? You know, you look somewhere and then it's teleporting. Ah, okay, so it's not... Okay, so he is teleporting at what you're looking at. Okay, fair enough. So what if I do like that? Ah, okay. Of course. Okay. That is working, but that's also not using that reflection thing. Let me just check if I upgraded... if I updated the UMod package. I updated the master audio. I'm node screens, blah blah blah, player spawn, audio, blah blah. No, I didn't update the UMod. I was just thinking maybe if I updated the UMod package, which is the one I'm using to do this modding, loading in mods and stuff like that. Maybe if I was using that and updated that to the latest version, that they might have done something, because I could see Panini using reflection. And what about the other? Okay, so there is something, and it's most likely reference. Yeah, okay. I can't really do anything about. I can't see much here. What's wrong or what's going on? Okay, so as Panini is not here and Guanaco is not here right now, let me just check something else. Let's test some other stuff. Isn't there popularity? So let's try some of the subscribers. At least this one, that's very used. some of these. Maybe the shell stuff, a lot of people use that. And this is the, yeah, so this is the shell mod. And then we also had this one. And then we have the shell. Let's take some of these. To be fair, I don't know if these were working before, so or they are working in the normal one. So please let me know if any of these, if you know they are not working in the current version of the game anyway. Because I can't remember. I'm not using a lot of these because I'm testing all the time. So I'm deleting and installing one, just testing something and deleting it again. So if you know it's not working, please let me know, because then it's not something with the experimental branch. No, let's see here. I think I'm gonna stop this. So is it annoying that it's changing the camera all the time, or is it kind of okay? Now I'm at least stopping it. So now I'm in control. Whoa. I could still control it, but it will just switch back. Anyway, so here we are. Let's go in here. So let's try out, let's try the nuke first. Where is that? It's here. Because everybody uses that, so it's important it works. It's so crazy sound. The low FPS is real. Oh, there's a trampoline. Oops. At that falling through the ground, I don't think I can. I don't know what to do about that because it's I think it's the Unity's bug thingy that Unity physics that gets overloaded. The funny thing is that, yeah, it's like you're falling through the same places. So if I go over here, yeah. So it's like this one lost its collision detection. See? It's weird. But that bug has been there all the time, so I'm not gonna look into that right now. Okay. So let's see. What did we get of... Whoa, why is... Huh? Okay. And then we had... There's a null... Okay, so there is a null pointer reference in the nuclear bomb start. It still works, but we might need to... maybe I should... Not sure I can do that actually. I was thinking if I should start the normal version of the game from Steam and have it run on the side and then see if we get the same errors. Yeah, and this is something is do tween stuff. Doesn't matter. Call engine control. But this one. But I don't know if that used to be there. Okay, let's see if I can do, if I take this over here and then I go into Steam here and then I change my to the normal version. I don't know if I can do this, but I will try and have. So I have Unity on the right here, and yeah, I have Unity on the right, and then I will have the normal version of the game running over here, and then see if I get the same errors. I cannot go through all the mods like this. I just thought I would just spend a little time. How low can we go here? That's too low. I just wanted to spend a little time trying to just make sure that the most popular mods were actually working in the new version. Because of course it takes too long. I cannot test everything every time. But okay, you're back, Ronako. We tried your mod before, and it didn't throw any exceptions or anything. So I couldn't really see anything. And right now we are just testing popular mods just to see, just to make sure that they work. So we have this, okay. Just to make sure that they are working in the experimental version. So now we're gonna, and this will most likely not lag as much or have as low FPS as the one to the right, the experimental version, but that's because the experimental version is running in Unity, and this one over here is running like, you know, a real game. Yeah, I tried the better fuse tool. We didn't get any errors, but we didn't see any fuse get removed anyway. So there was no errors, but it didn't work either. So yeah, but we can try again. If you're back now, we can go back and try that. Okay, so this is actually good. What I'm doing here right now is that I'm testing. I'm testing. One of the most popular mods is the nuke mod. I'm just testing that one for sure, for fun. And to the right here, I'm in Unity in the experimental version of the game. And when I fired off the nuke, I got this message here: nuclear bomb start, some null reference exception. So I was thinking, is that an experimental thing? And apparently not, because over here to the left, I'm running the normal game, and over here it didn't have. It have the same problem. Sorry. So it's not something with the experimental range. But anyway, now that you're back, let's check this tool here. Maybe you can send custom lighter mod. Let me first unsubscribe from all these. And then let's try the fuse one again. But maybe you can share. You decide if I can share it here on stream or not. But if you can share, better fuse tool, perfect. So it's here and here. Boom. Maybe you could share when we maybe you can share some of the code where you had the issue with the better fuse tool, Konako. Or else we can just take it in private afterwards or at some other time. So let's see. So the way it's supposed to work, again, we are on the left here, we are on the normal version. So when I go in here, like this, and then I go away okay, yeah, so as soon as I go away from the tool, it removes, and that's fine. And there's some detection here because it's loading, blah blah blah, unloading, blah 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 blah, and then it's loading the better connection tool, initializing, blah blah blah. All good, all looks good. I'm pretty sure it's the same over here, except So it looks the same over here. Everything looks fine. There's no error or anything, but it doesn't work. Well, the fuse still works, but as soon as I go away, it's still there. So, yeah. So maybe Granako, you can share some stuff. Okay. Can I share it here, or should I just? Can I share it on the stream, or should I just? Is it for my eyes only? Okay, so I'm just gonna take a look at it here. So this is the behavior you are loading in here. We also looked at that before once you were not here, because it's done correctly. You have this better fuse tool here, and you have your script, and I guess this script over here is the one that have that code, because yeah, it's called the same. So that's fine. So let's take a look. So you have an update. That might be a little crazy doing as much in update, but of course you don't have access to the events, so you can't. No, you can't do that. You can't do anything else. But in the future, as I also said before, there will be more events like that you can hook up to when things are shown or not shown, so it's a little more safe and not as as tricky as this. So if it's not started and input, oh, should I click P? Yeah, update's fine. Yeah, of course there is only one, of course, so that's okay. But it's better to for instance, the way the fuses work, all fuses are not checking all the time if stuff is going on in the update. Well, they are checking something is in the update, but no, not the fuse. These small orange, the fuse connection points, all of them are not checking in update if the fuse tool is enabled. They are hooked up to an event, so when the fuse tool is enabled, they will be shown, and when it's away, they will go away. And performance-wise, that's much better than having like hundreds or thousands of little connection tools listening to if the tool is enabled or not. In your case, it's fine because you only have one of these behaviors. So, and that's not the problem right now. So. You're trying to find fuse connection tool. Let me check if I renamed it. I don't think so. But nah, I haven't. So it is still called fuse connection tool. So that's fine. So you're looking for all okay, so I need to click P to... Okay. So that's a test I don't know. So I need to click P. And then... What? And then I hit P. I don't follow that. Yeah, I added that to see if it was a timing issue. Okay. Okay, so the code I'm looking at here is not the code that I'm also running to the right, really. Fair enough. Oops. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. The code you shared is of course the one you have locally. Yes. Okay, so basically, if it's not started, I guess this started is let me do something here. So something. So let's go over here and let's do like that. Then it's a little easier to read. So, let's go here. Because then we can do like that. So we started. So when. Okay, yeah. So when it finds. Yes, makes sense. So if it's not started and you click P, it look for the object. Look for this one. Connection tool, and then you set it to that, and then it started true, meaning that then it gets into this one. And then it says, and then that's what you talked about here. Connection tool, it's true. So this is the one you say is false all the time, right? Hello, Argo. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. Way! Cool. Cool. Thank you. Okay, so only the P got added. So if it's not started, then it do like this. But the problem is, yeah, okay, but okay, I see your point. So it should still work. You know, it should run. Even with the P not going here, it should just continue to do this until it finds this thing here, and then it continues here. Have you tried to add some have you tried to add some debug in here, just so like here you can see every time it looks for it, and then when you get down here, the thing is that it's weird is that if you go in non-experimental, it works fine. Yeah, exactly. Fuse connection tool was detected. And it was okay. So this one goes fine, right, Gonako? This one works. You find a tool, but this one is the one that is false. Yeah. Okay. Let's take a look. Let's try something. Let's say Unity. Let's first figure out what this is when it's done. So, defines whether or not it's active in the scene. This lets you know whether a game object is active in the game. Case if its self-active properties enabled, as well as that of all its parents. Yeah, so if all the parents are also enabled. Let me check something. So we have the fuse tool here. Parent is enabled, parent. They are all enabled. And we can also see here, if we take a look at the debug. Yeah, we can't really see anything else than this. All of the other stuff is not that relevant. Okay, so let me try something. Let me stop this. But I can close this over here because I need to eat dinner soon, so I won't test anything else right here. So let's close the old version, we saw that working. So that's fine. Let me try and do something here. So let me delete. So now I'm deleting all mods. Okay. So now I have no mods installed. And then let me try and add this in the game and see if it works. So better views tool. And then we create a new script. Again, I'm having this in Git, so I can just remove it again. And we just gonna put it. Where are we gonna put? We just put it here, and then let's call it this one. So let's do it like this. Where is it? Sharp. This one. Bam, and then we put it up here. It's not completely the same, but as you were saying, finding the tool worked fine. It was the other thing that wasn't working. And having it in here should actually be the same. That shouldn't change that part of it. So let's try it out, just to see. So let's open up code. And then let's do like this. Here and we have here. So like this. And that P thing, let's remove that. Just for the fun of it. And let's just, without further ado, let's do that. And then let's try again. Yeah, just maybe remove the, yeah, exactly. So now it should work as you made it originally. Let's try it and see. Pretty sure that the old version is, I haven't upgraded Unity, so it's not like that. So let's try and do this. Fuse tool. So it's not working. Okay, because we now have the code here, we can actually do some debugging. We can zoom in a bit, and then we can put a breakpoint, and then we can attach Unity. So is it started true? Okay, so it found this connection tool. Yep, that's correct. Fine, perfect. And so it started true, and then the connection tool, which yeah, it's a game object, is active in hierarchy. Is active in hierarchy. Yeah, and then it just continue like that. Hello, quicks on point. I'm from Denmark. Yeah, that is weird, Gonako. That is weird. Is active in the scene. But it is active in the scene. And there's only one of them, so that's not the problem either. Okay. Oops. Hmm. In the same frame, but that shouldn't. Let's try something else. Let's Now we're just gonna log like a madman. So like that. Now we're gonna get a lot of log messages, but it's just to see if, just to make sure if it's not something like, but it's not happening that frame because it's running in the update loop. Could also be a bug. Okay, it's a it's a very old post, so might not be relevant. So false, 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 false. That is weird. But we saw before when we debugged, we saw that it was self-active. So you could also look for that, but it shouldn't. Active is self-active. You could do something like this instead, but I can't answer why the in hierarchy is false. It could be a Unity bug, but the funny thing is I haven't updated the Unity version. Or have I? No, I usually put that in. Let me check something. Let me check something here. I'm just checking if to see if I can see I've updated Unity, because if I've updated Unity, it could be a bug in that. But there's actually been multiple Unity version updates afterwards, so I might just need to upgrade. No, I haven't updated the Unity version. I could update it, but then I'm risking including a lot of other problems. And because now we know the experimental version works, except for your mod here. But so now it says that the fuse connection is self-active true, and that's not good because it's not. So now it will. I think now it will just remove these. Yeah. Nah, maybe not. Nope. If it's true and it's not true. And then false. So if the connection tool is active and you haven't actually set it to be active, you set it once and then put it to true, meaning it won't go into this, and then when it's suddenly not active and this is true, you set it to false. Okay, makes sense. But the weird thing is that it's still not working. Even so, it started true, then we found it's true. It okay, wait a second. Yeah, so it's not, of course, I know the logic, so you're only doing it once, even though it's in update, you have this logic to only make it happen once, that's fair. So here, I'm here, and then it goes away. Oops. So, back to true, but it's because it's but it gets into a state where it's true, but that's because this one is apparently always true. Ah, okay, it's not here. See, that's deprecated, so we shouldn't use that. Yes. But I'm just curious why it's doing like this. So still that local is this returns the local state of the game object which is set using setActive. Note that a game object may be inactive because a parent is not active. Even if this is true, the state will be used. Use active in hierarchy if you want to check if the game is. Yeah, so you are doing it right, but it could be a Unity bug. I just don't understand why it's working in the old one and not in the new one. Yeah, but the problem is it gets into this weird case because it's always true as it is now for some reason, and then it gets into a case where this is true and this is false, and then it goes through everything and there are none in the beginning, and then it sets to this. So yeah, but anyway, it's dinner time and I need to go, but I'll check something later, Granacon, and get back to you. Yeah, that was a little chill live stream, testing out mods. Not much progress other than figuring out that it's not working. But we didn't see any other problems in the experimental range, but I didn't test that much. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm out. See you. Bye. Here.